Hey guys, it's Game Crow. We've got Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and this time, unlike the first one, I don't have that little trainer for unlimited power so we can just stare at the camera and look for all the things. We gotta rely on my skill and hope we can get through Five Nights at Freddy Fazbear's. Now, to put everyone's mind at ease, this is a prequel. A lot of people are like, oh, it's a sequel to sequel, and then there was, oh, it's a prequel. And the fact that you don't have dates on your check, an exact year on your check at the first Five Nights at Freddy's. No one really knew for sure. But if you look at it, and especially if you listen to Phone Guy's calls, because he alludes a lot of, hey, this could be new, this could be a sequel. But as the game goes on, you realize it's not a sequel, it's a prequel.
At the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without it.
Alright, so I want to put it out there right now. I just timed the first hour. That first hour is roughly 1 minute 6 seconds. I'll go back and I'll time it again later to make sure.
So, hey, look at you, right?
But
mainly he expressed concern that certain
it's somewhere in that ballpark. For all of you who want to play the game.
Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's
that stays perfectly wound up until you start talking about it.
Every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without its costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no
also, for those of you wanting to play this game,
but hey,
I want to point out, there's a pattern for these characters. Bonnie's about to leave the stage.
So don't worry about the
Bonnie will be here.
Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to.
Chica will leave second. When Chica moves, Chica will go here and show up right here. I didn't lower that. Right here. Oh, also, guys, there's the horn. So Bonnie's gone. So Bonnie's gone to cam 4. So it's going to be 9, 3, 4, and I believe 2, and then 6. Chica goes 9, 7, hallway, 1, 5. For what I've seen of Freddy, he just makes a mad dash for the hallway, and I don't know where he goes from there, because I don't look around. We'll find that out once we have 7th night, and we'll do each person to know how they move. Alright, so Bonnie's still hanging out there at Cam 4. They're all gonna be there tonight. They're not going anywhere. Make sure there. The fact that they... What? Alright, let's figure out where Freddy is, shall we? Freddy's there at 10, so 9:10. Chica, you're creepy. You go into a camera and take your beak off and... Alright, let's hope this doesn't kill me. Sorry, I'm not talking a whole lot. I'm actually focused on trying to figure out what everyone's doing. Oh no. No, you don't. Oh, look at that. So we made it through one night. So we're going to call it a night. And that's it for night 1. Till next time.